Early voting continues across the natural state, and already 26% of registered voters in Benton County have cast their ballot. Thank you so much for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Sonia Hill.
And I'm Doug Warner, and that's a big number, 26%. I'm sure that county's not alone. With a full week of early voting still ahead, the county tells us more than 50,000 people have already voted. KNWA's Kylie Neal in studio with us, and you got a firsthand look at how one of their voting locations has been handling this big turnout.
Yeah, well, Doug and Sonia, there was a steady foot traffic today, keeping in trend of what the county has been seeing from early voting. And we are only 1 week in.
We had quite a few people. It was about like today. I worked last Wednesday.
Donna McKellar is a poll worker for Benton County. McKellar and her daughter worked the polls, and they both saw an increase of voters over the period of the week.
The day before was gigantic busy. My daughter worked it. She called me to warn me.
McKellar says she worked last Wednesday, and her daughter told her she saw an influx of voters casting their ballots pretty early. Benton County has 15 early voting sites for residents, and many of those locations had a line.
Last week was a great turnout. We saw several people come out to early vote. We had a little over 50,000 voters at the end of Saturday, which is about 26% of our total registered voters.
Kim Dennison is the election coordinator for Benton County. She says last week's turnout was wonderful, and she is hoping to see more voters casting their ballot during early voting.
The presidential election always brings a bigger turnout than any other election, and the way Benton County has just grown, we're definitely seeing many more people come to vote than we have in the past.
And because of the presidential election, Dennison says to come and vote early because more and more voters are starting to vote in person.
You never know what's going to happen, so get it done as soon as you possibly can, because what happens if you wait until the last minute and then you just can't make it there? We're here for 2 full weeks to give you that opportunity, and it is very quick to get in and out, honestly, during early voting with the 15 locations. So I highly suggest you get there if you can.
And McKellar is excited. As a poll worker, she is hoping to see more voters. So as Election Day approaches, it could run smoother.
We may have a 100% turnout.
Dennison also says that they are hoping to see up to 50% of registered voters before early voting is over. For more information on the Benton County voting locations, you can head on over to our website. Reporting in studio, Kylie Neal, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.